In this final video, we're going to look at how to share your Sibelius files with other people. So you can go to the File menu and down to the word Export, and you'll see various options. If somebody doesn't have the version of Sibelius you've got, but they do have Sibelius, you can save your file in an earlier version, version 2, 3, 4, or 5, so that they can still read your files, even though they don't have Sibelius 6. If somebody doesn't have Sibelius at all, you can still share your score with them in a number of different ways. You can export it as a Scorch web page, which saves it as an HTML file, and actually we give you your own web page for free to publish your music at sibeliusmusic.com. Please check that website out, sibeliusmusic.com. Another thing you can do is export the work as graphics, or you can print the score as a PDF file on Mac or Windows. On Windows, download Qt PDF Writer, which is free to do that. The last thing you might want to do is to share a recording of your score as an audio file, which of course they can play on their computer. And you can just click the button on the toolbar with a picture of a CD, and Sibelius will ask you where to save it, and choose a folder that's going to be suitable. Make sure the score's all set up nicely and you've been into the mixer to check the volume levels first, of course. Click OK. Sibelius will export it very, very quickly, and it's now an audio file which you can do anything you like with it. Let's hide Sibelius and find that file in the folder that just got exported. There it is. It's called Eroica, and you can play it through any media player on your computer. And right now it is an uncompressed WAV file. On Mac that would be AIF, and on Windows that would be called a WAV file. A little bit too big to email to somebody, so you're probably better off converting it into iTunes and converting it to an MP3 file, and it'll be about 1/10 of that size. So that way you can start sharing your recordings of your scores around the place. And make sure you've got the Sibelius sounds turned on, by the way, if you want to export audio. The last way you can send playback versions of your score around, which can be opened by other files, is to export the Sibelius file as a MIDI file. And MIDI files are very, very small. They're just computerized versions of the score. The sounds probably won't be so great, but it's a great way of exporting your music.